So this episode of Konosuba, episode 7, was definitely a filler, and it was a hardcore filler, but Konosuba is the type of show where it can get away with that, and it will be just fine, because the whole main storyline's like, it's kind of like a filler in general, the way that the comedy and try to be funny, but obviously you can tell it's definitely off course. It's definitely way off course than any other show. There's absolutely nothing I got taken care of here. Nothing that would progress the plot. And I'm wondering how, I feel like the next episode, like half of it will probably be filler too, if they do end up going to the hot springs. I don't know, because Konosuba, from what I've seen so far, there's a good chance they may skip the hot springs and just go on to what happens, after they get back or something like that, because they haven't done anything in the show to where it takes place outside of the city. Literally, like, I'm thinking out the dungeon, that's it, but that revolved around the city in which they resided. They were supposed to take care of this. They were, So, yeah, I'm really interested if they're actually going to skip the hot spring, or we're actually going to be taking the story to, like, a different location for a little bit, or what's going on. And yes, I realized the dungeon was in a different place, but you guys probably get my point here. So, I just want to talk about the hot tea thing real quick. So, everyone knew something was wrong with Aqua and Cosmo. They're being like so polite and just like overly nice to one another. In general, overly nice in general. And he's just like, "This isn't tea. This is hot water." And she's like, "Oh, how silly, man." I'm like, "What is wrong with these two?" And Megumin's freaking out. I'm just kind of like, "What the hell's going on?" What? Then he gets the tea again. He's like, "This is hot water again." I'm like, okay. Aqua's a dumbass. Cosmo's on something, and it ended up being money. And we all know how Aqua is whenever it comes to money. She is a suck up. And then you have freaking Darkness over there in the corner getting turned on because she's like, well, Cosmo's already kind of a scummy pervert, so I wonder what it'll be like whenever he's rich. And I'm just kind of like, whoa, settle down. We got to see Darkness in her prime. Her jumping in front of that one dude's bind attack against like I don't know what they were. They're fucking ostriches. They're running the ostriches. And they're like something knights or something, knights or something like that. But we're calling them ostriches, for God's sake. And she jumps in front of the binding thing, and everyone like is believing like she's just like some heroic person or something like that. And no. God's just like, no. It's not, she's not being a decoy. That's not her skill. Even though it kind of correlates to that. But yeah, it's like, I was kind of like, what the hell is going on here? So, Cosmo actually stops by the Wiz's shop before he goes on this trip, and we see a little, like, flashback kind of thing, technically it's not even a flashback, it's like what Veneer's really thinking, and it's the fact that he actually attacked Wiz so he could take those products, and I think we all can assume Cosmo's gonna get scammed by Veneer, especially, it kind of foreshadowed it, because he's like, I'm not one of those demons that takes advantage of contracts, we actually take them very serious. It's kind of like, okay, Veneer, whatever. I was like, there's no way they're gonna be rich and famous and make that much money to the point where they don't even need to work anymore. So much money to the point where four of them, they can live off of it for the rest of their lives. It's kind of like, no effing way, right? So that was foreshadowed, and poor Wiz is on the ground, just fucking toasted. Cosmo's just kind of like, what happened to Wiz? I'm just kind of, yeah, why is she burnt? And Cosmo's kind of an idiot for not noticing this. Because, first off, you're looking down there like, wow, that girl's effed up. And two, the thing he described, the product, there's nothing of the sort of burning. It does nothing of the sort of burning. He clearly states that. And it's something about making you go to the bathroom in peace and some bullshit. But clearly that thing would not have burnt her. It's, as the product is described by Veneer. So Cosmo's an idiot for that in general. He's an idiot. He is an idiot. So other than that, though, the rock, paper, scissors thing, I thought was funny. I was like, Cosmo's going to lose after taking, he won the first round. It's just kind of like, Cosmo's going to lose. He's gonna fucking lose. It's kind of, he's the loser, rock, paper, scissors. And he doesn't win 3 times in a row. He actually, goes to the Aqua and says, hey, let's do it one more time. All right, fine, I don't give a shit. And then she boosts her luck, and she still loses. And he's just kind of like, it's probably my time, but he's just kind of like, I've never lost a game of rock, paper, scissors. And he's like so serious about it. I'm just kind of like, this man needs the coolest jets, man. This guy got the coolest jets. That shit was hilarious, dude. Oh, but Other than that, not really much to talk about. So this is like, what is this, like a 4-minute video? I'm actually surprised it's a 4-minute video even. But not, because there's not much to talk about this episode. I mean, I'm really interested to see what happens in the next episode. Whether it takes place at the hot springs, or it skips that. I don't know. But as always, guys, you've been Hex. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Hex25. Be sure to check out my Patreon down in the description below. And leave comments on your thoughts, for God's sake. And once again, leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.